Look, obviously we overdraw here, but I don't care.
Likely story. Well done.
Yeah, so Bag of Stuffing's pretty good.
Watch this!
So let's try Reno.
My hat, Finley. I'm going.
And we want the Arcane Craftiness. The Secret Lady. So basically, the goal is to cheat the secrets into play, get more secret value off of Shadow Jeweler Hanar, and scam some wins with Senior Tomb Diver.
I will savor this victory. We're gonna be rich.
Alright,
Save the world.
both of these cards seem like a bit of a nightmare for the opponent to deal with. I don't know if I can keep Hanar without a prep, though. I think I would rather find Anonymous Informant. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we play Double Cross on 2, then find the prep for 3 as a result of double crossing. Could also cheat death into Hanar.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Let's do this. Could also just hero power next turn to clean the board up.
May the light grant you peace.
I think I like getting the Hanar down, especially with the cards that I've picked up. I can play Double Secret next turn with the Anonymous Informant. No, Blizzard did not pay for my travel. Paid for my ticket, though. If I just press this button, it auto-clears the board, right? But if I don't press the button and just play the Chatty Bartender, it clears the board as well and develops a 4/4.
Now, what's troubling you?
Something to hide.
But also, fortunately for me, like, I don't have far to travel for BlizzCon, so... it does make things a bit easier. Okay, that's a pretty low tempo play for the opponent. Let's start developing some of these secrets.
It'll be our little secret.
Want to favor or prioritize... Ooh, bait and switch seems good. So does the competitive spirit, though. Because we have a board lead. Alright.
Something to hide.
If we can protect our Chatty Bartender, I think we'll be okay.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, welcome, Tammy. That should be GG with the competitive spirit. Yeah, there's a more reliable way to get the additional damage onto the board. Book of Wonders? Or Rocket Backpacks. I've got a lot of minions. But Book of Wonders is more fun. I think it's the backpacks. Just get the consistently good thing. This is the Stone Cold Nuts. It has 3 cards that were already just on purpose running in our deck. Okay.
I do things my own way.
This is going to be an annoying matchup.
And save the world.
I need better early game. I would really love to keep an objection. Maybe it's just worth to keep an objection to because it's so important to deny their very few minions that they have this early in the run. Surely they tempo Radiant here, right? Unlucky. Wow, this hand is doo-doo.
Job done.
Okay, guess we are going to need both copies of Objection here. Wait, what is it? Oh my god, they just got 3 copies of their Radiant there. I don't think we're winning this one, folks. I mean, this is objectively very funny that that keeps happening, but, like, it only delays the inevitable.
Your signature is required.
This also would have been a much more effective game plan if we had, like, gotten some mana cheat alongside it, but we did not. All right.
What's troubling you?
On the dotted line.
Donk. Need explosive now for Lyra? I don't think all of the decks are necessarily running Lyra. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to get 3 of those. Oh my god. Alright, this is our only way out here, I think. Oh, I should have played Hanar, or... Ugh. I shouldn't have played Hanar there. So that I could get Rush on the Contract Conjure.
Your signature.
Not that I think it matters, but...
Something to hide. Job's done.
Okay, we've played more than enough secrets for this. We just need to not die here. Yes, I am going to BlizzCon. Hence the extra streams. So I can get some content queued up while I'm gone. We can just go ahead and concede here, right? We're dead. I take 5. There's no way they can't play. They take 6. And we're dead.
Never give up. Run away.
Exerciser? Worst case scenario, it's damage. But it has some upside. Perjury is another card. It's probably the only one that's actually a card. This gives me some early game, as well as, like, another way to deal with big threats. I feel like Life Sentence is probably valuable as the run goes on. My BlizzCon ticket was free, because, in part because I'm participating in a meet and greet. Sure do hate totems. As long as we can get to the chatty bartender, I think it'll be fine. Well, and we've also got another chatty bartender. Board locks them pretty hard, though. I mean, that's unimportant. God, apparently I should have taken the book. Like, they're just gonna get me in lethal range before I can swing things back in my favor, I think. Like, I'm at 8. I'm effectively another Soul Barrage away from just losing. This game's over. It ended as a result of the Scroll of Wonders.
What's troubling you? Not heard enough. What's troubling you?
I mean, a Soulfire just kills. So do a lot of cards in my deck. And their hand. GG.
This would have never happened if you had an elephant.
It's true. It's true. Kidnap. Unironically kind of good here, but... Heal me? I deserved that. I can't believe people were unironically trying to say that the Totally Totems was good because of board space. They got they got 4 mana for the cost of 0. I think it's just Goggles, right? The Costume Singer, but nothing else good. Same thing here. I think we just accept a Cold Light Seer and get a couple of high-value secrets alongside it.
Spells be the greatest weapon of all.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
Full keep this. Okay, they got some pretty good passives. Could just full play our hand next turn. I'm sorry, what? Hey, it's your boy.
It'll be our little secret.
Job's done.
Is this a Murloc? Unlucky. I don't think they're gonna have that many more, or that many minions who are already objectioning. But maybe this does something. Jeez.
Just between us.
They are most definitely not getting any minions down here.
It'll be our little secret. Just between us.
We need to get like a rigged fair game off of this perjury or something. Sure would be nice if we could at least like bluff a counter spell at some point. But as long as we draw the Tomb Diver soon, we'll be fine. Surely.
Just between us.
Oh yeah, just tuck that at my face. Coward. Okay, so they have 2 more of those. Okay, that actually gets me some card draw,
Just between us.
which is very much needed. That's not a very helpful secret. But it does get me further through my deck, which is important. Owie.
What's troubling you? Just between us.
It's a good pickup for a change. Top deck mode is kind of brutal. We need something like a Cloak of Dreams so that we can generate repetitive value. The Runic Helm that I turned down is looking a lot better now that we have the goggles. Just hit this once, please. Thank you.
I'm a senior explorer now.
I think it's Unholy Gift you turned down? Oh, you're right. You're right. That makes me feel a little bit less bad. So we know that's Redemption, right? Because it's copied off of the Open the Doorways. Cold Light Seer is in this because I wanted another copy of Cheat Death and Counterspell. Like, they don't actually want to kill that because it gives me more attack here. I mean, I guess they probably still do just because it's a pretty threatening minion.
I've heard enough.
Nice, that went face. That's a big weapon. I wonder if they're regretting that turn 1 Frostbolt they threw at me. Come on, man. Could be good later.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Or now.
Wrong ingredient.
Well met.
Wrong ingredient.
Tamed Dragon. I give you the 2 months.
Time to wash away the filth.
Oh, finally, the objections. Just playing the long con there.
I don't have time for this.
Book of the Dead or Bag of Stuffing with the Emerald Goggles. I did say I needed card draw. I'm taking it. Hanar, good. This, nah. We just skip this. As much as I'd like a Tess. I've seen people in chat say everything but bag, so I've concluded that's the best option.
Finally, a real fight.
I like that strategy.
Gonna be rich and save the world.
This looks like another full keep to me. This on 1, potentially the rest of my hand on 2. Hollow Technician plus your hero power would have been nuts, though. Oh, that's actually something to consider in the future. I didn't actually take that into account. But also something to consider about my hero power is that I do eventually want to override it, right? But it could help me get to the point where I'm able to play it. They just always have mummy magic, don't they?
Me have that. You.
It does make this a little bit more awkward, but kind of counting on getting a 2-mana secret there.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague. Do-Re Murgle.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Do-Re Murgle.
Wrong ingredient.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
This realm of death still. You blow my cover. Oh, likely story. Done.
Cheat death, explosive, counterspell, and objection. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize this suspicious effect didn't go off because it was dead either. I'll take it though.
Finally.
No, thank you.
Ancestors are useful.
Oh my god.
Oh, likely story.
Look, obviously we overdraw here, but I don't care.
Oh, likely story. Done.
Yeah, so Bag of Stuffing's pretty good. Overdraw Diver next turn. I have 10 cards to the opponent's 3. How does that matter? Like, we just get there with the Orion and the double chatty bartender. Yeah, it's just as likely I overdraw the Blood Plague.
What do I do with all these cards?
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
It'll be our little secret.
Oh, likely story.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Just want to make sure I get the chatty bartender down next turn.
If I could, I would.
Oh, what's troubling you? Just between us.
Like, this is why it doesn't matter if we overdrew this Tomb Diver. Like, we don't want to have to play the Tomb Diver this game.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Oh, what's troubling you?
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
That feels good.
Oh, opponent found lethal for me. Krusty is very good because of the rocket backpacks, though. So that's like, that makes that a little bit more tempting, but like the need right now seems to be sustain rather than tempo. Uh-oh. No, this is actually very good. We just always want the murderous bucket, it seems.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
I like the bone spike early. I'm honestly tempted to keep the barrier early as well. I'd rather find a better tempo play than that, though. Like Cold Light Seer, obviously. As a mage, shouldn't you focus more on felling the board instead of more spells?
Well met.
I sincerely don't know what you're trying to say. Walkster, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
Balance in all things.
I'm almost out of time.
Jade Rogue? Yeah, probably. Or good.
Troubling you.
Okay, so we do overdraw, but it's a problem for future Roffle. We get Orion into double secret next turn. And they just used one of their best options for dealing with Orion here.
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
What did I burn? Counterspell? Sure.
Your signature is required.
Order? What was the order? Woo!
What was that?
Should I have played the
Was that?
Costume Singer first so I overdrew more cards?
You blow my cover.
A smidge of this,
Secret Saga, Objection, Barrier, Cheat, Death, Counterspell. Sure, let's take the expensive one.
On the dotted line, the stars.
What was that?
Oh, they weren't going to get the card anyway.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
What was that?
Hey Roffle, labor laws in the United States mandate that you be paid time and a half pay for any work performed on your 7th consecutive day of labor. Make sure to check your pay stub for this period to ensure you're fairly compensated.
Hey, I appreciate that, Collie. I did take Saturday off though. So, unfortunately,
The dotted line, the stars.
I am not
What was that?
required to receive overtime pay. Unlucky.
Oh, never mind then. Back to the acid mines, peon.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for putting me in my place.
I tried my best.
Just this murderous bucket, it always seems to be the way to go, right? Murder accusation is not great, but none of the other options are that appealing. And we get 2 extraordinarily high-value minions.
We're gonna be rich.
Alright, Bag of Stuffing is going to be nutty here. Let's try and avoid being in a situation where we need to play that. Okay, so that's a minion. Is it an armor bender? What are they considering? Yeah, welcome, Kyle.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Do-re Murgle. Smuggle.
What's troubling you?
Your signature
Something
is
behind.
required.
Okay. I just want to get this counterspell down next turn. It seems to be the only thing that matters to me here. Not playing that. Definitely not playing that. I think I already have one of those in play, don't I? No, I don't. It's pretty good with the minions that I do have on the board. Yeah, welcome, Skellifier.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
If we hit something like an Orion or the Senior Tomb Diver, we can start overdrawing cards, I think. Okay, I should go hunting for another counterspell.
On On the dotted line.
Because they just forged, it's really to look for a way to block either the Sanitize or the Bellowing Flames.
If I could, I would. On the dotted line.
Alright. Yeah, I think they should have killed the Hanar sooner. Or with the weapon swing. I think just bashing into it 2 turns in a row. Like, it wouldn't have paid out for them because I have the secrets to protect it, but like, I think they probably needed to make that play just because I've gotten so much value off of it. Probably not the one they wanted to kill there. In an ideal world. And we get the chatty back.
What do I do with all these cards?
What's troubling you?
Perjury into counterspell.
That step was your last.
Oh, this is where we start to lose.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Yeah, I should have played the accusation. That's a misplay.
Mess with me.
You're not getting in this way.
Your signature is required.
This is my bridge.
Gotta move fast. fast here.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
On the dotted line.
Job done.
I probably don't want to have a double cross up here, do I?
Mess with me. On the dotted line.
Wrong ingredient.
Ugh, that got a little sketchy at the end. Surly Mob? Surly Mob is a pretty good tempo play, right? None of these are good. So no thank you.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
I think I keep the Conjure. It is quite easy for me to get multiple secrets online early. Yeah, this is a good hand for the Conjure on turn 2. Same opponent? I think that's maybe unlikely, but... I don't know enough about Duels to refute that. Okay. Surely that's not an objection of their own, is it? Can play around it.
Your signature is required.
Pretty good. Rattlegore with idols, this run is over. It's amazing how early in games people will make that claim when it comes to duels. Just consistently.
Never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Idols is always scary. I'm not saying it isn't, but like... The game literally just started.
Dotted line. On the dotted line.
Played around it. Nice. Opponent does anything, chat, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, that's like... I don't know. It seems more prevalent in duels for whatever reason, but that is legitimately how it seems sometimes.
Something to hide.
On the dotted line.
I don't think it's over, just a scary treasure? Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm not a fool.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
I think they'll be most likely to go for the rewind, so I want this.
Something to hide.
On the dotted line.
Job done.
Shatter? No shatter.
Run in green.
The dotted line.
Rain Muggle. Smuggle.
My hero power fires 2 missiles and repeats if any die. Would have been nice to have a chatty bartender going early here, but okay. Oh yeah, the bait and switch.
Guess who? Smuggle.
We've drawn almost all of our secrets. We can't find our, like, important win condition cards, which is what's causing a bit of issues this game. I play hat there. I imagine it was to play around counterspell. Or something of the like. Any surly mobs? Jeez, that is actually devastating here. I don't have any way to justify playing the Orion here.
You've been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
Have you?
Your signature is required. Gotta move fast here. The dotted line.
Yeah, my good stuff came out a little too late, I think. Maybe I can scam some wins with the Tomb Diver. It's pretty ambitious, though. Could you really use that chatty bartender about now? Or you mean the 3 that I have in my deck?
I'm a senior explorer now.
I don't have that many bombs in my deck. How did I just draw 2 consecutive? Jeez.
What secrets does the cosmos follow the stars?
Sincerely, I think the best I can do. Fortunately, it does leave me open to drawing another bomb. But I didn't have anything I could get good healing off of. That's a bummer. That was a good run. We got scammed really hard a couple times, which doesn't feel great. Thank you to legendary patrons Battlefly, Blage, Brian Quinn, Bay Cinderheart, Fizzle Jizzix, Free All the House Elves, Industrials Black, Justice Crater, Kali Alkali, Cathandrian, Lilu, Nate Drex, Onu Rubu, Shadow1 TV, Sognusman, and Wampus Thylampus.